Rudi Garcia Tolson typically spends part of his workday in front of a computer, but his days at the office are anything but typical. Rudi was born with a rare deformity in his legs, and at a young age, his family had to make a tough decision.
From when I was born, the doctor suggested to my mom and dad that the best way that they think I would be able to live a life would be to amputate my legs through the knee. But my mom and dad refused. They didn't want me to grow up and resent them and ask why they took my legs.
But eventually, the family decided together to make a choice that would change his life forever.
When I was 5 years old, we all decided that was going to be the best path forward. And so I had my legs amputated through the knee on both sides. And really that's when I like to say my life began. That's when I was able to get out of the hospital, go home, and feel like a kid.
Rudi always loved sports, especially swimming, and knew his path to normalcy would be difficult, but he accepted the challenge head on.
I wanted to show them that I was more than just a boy with no legs. And so my first goal in swimming as an 8-year-old was to beat a kid with legs. That's all I wanted to do, because I was the kid who would come in last at all my races. I was the one who would finish last. I was the one getting all the pity claps at the end. And in the back of my mind, I always wondered why everybody is clapping for me. I never looked at my legs as an excuse or a reason why I was not able to do some of the things that everybody else was doing.
In 1997, Rudi took part in his first triathlon in Malibu, and his life changed yet again.
The first time I ever met Robin Williams, and he was doing the race on his bike, and I came to meet him. I shook his hand, and little did I know that the next year I would be teaming up with Robin Williams at my first San Diego Triathlon Challenge in La Jolla. We formed a team by the name of Team Braveheart, and I did the swim in La Jolla Cove, 1.2 miles. Scott Tenley, Ironman world champion, did the 13-mile run. Robin Williams did the bike, 56 miles. You know, Robin made me feel like the luckiest kid in the world. I got to be on Robin's team.
Soon after, Rudi would be on another team.
My parents were very instrumental in showing me what was possible and what was available for me, and the Paralympics was at the top there. The first 15 years of my life brought me to this moment where I was able to wear the red, white, and blue, share the experience with my teammates of representing the greatest country in the world on the greatest team.
Rudi remembers a dream he had the night before his first Paralympic race, a dream that soon became reality.
And I remember coming into the wall, kind of looking over to my side to see where my competitors were, and I was going to win my heat. I was going to be the first one to touch the wall in the prelims. So I thought, cool, that's pretty cool. I didn't expect that. Well, I ended up touching the wall. I turned around and looked at the scoreboard, and it had my name, the country USA, my time, and then it said WR next to it. And I was in a moment of disbelief, thinking that, is that an error? Is there a glitch on the scoreboard? Because first of all, I went about 10 seconds faster than my previous best time. And then the letters WR next to it, it was you know, I literally just dreamed of that the night before. And then, you know, I got out of the water, I hugged my teammate, and I said, is this real? You know, are we in a dream now? Or, you know, is this actually happening?
Later that night, his dream got even better.
Winning the gold, going up on the podium, you know, getting the gold medal, listening to the national anthem, looking at my flag in the middle, and of course, hearing my mom in the stands. It was just a literal dream come true. And that, to me, really set me up for the next 20 years of my life, to continue to go to the Paralympics for the next 5 games, to do an Ironman triathlon, to be an ambassador for the Challenge Athletes Foundation. These all started from that one moment of winning my first Paralympic medal. I started as just wanting to beat someone with legs, to beating everybody in my classification at the Paralympics, and that was a moment that I will never forget.